Mount Pushover is an unofficial summit sitting between Mount Northover to the west and Mount Lyautey to the northeast. Following Andrew Noguera's suggestion from a failed 2021 attempt that he made, I started a long day from the upper Kananaskis Lake's parking lot to the Aster Lake campground. From there I crossed the outlet of the lake before contouring south slopes into the sharp valley between Northover and Pushover, making my way eventually to the southwest ridge via southwest rubble slopes. After failing a direct attack via the northwest ridge, I finally made it by utilizing a sneaky ski ramp on the upper southwest face of the summit block. Return was the same way.
Pretty dark start to my day. Here is the turnoff to Hidden Lake. It's tough to see, but you can see the old HL inscribed and the very faint path with cut trees. I always forget how mangled this trail actually is. I might try the other trail on the way back. I always say that and I never do it. But this trail is seriously overgrown. And there's a lot of trees down on it, which does not make it easier or quicker to follow. Nice. Oh yeah. Well, finally an hour and a half in, you start gaining some height, which is good, because height must be gained. Excellent. Big, impressive fossil falls. Always a bit of a grind up here. The wildflowers up here are always incredible. I don't know why, but it's true, a hike to Aster Lake is never wasted, whether this peak goes or not. Well, there's Aster Lake. Ooh. That's cold. What a morning. Wow. It is just amazing out here. Paradise. That's what this is. Some fairly aggressive grizzly diggings up here, which I guess shouldn't surprise me. Look at these flowers. Unbelievable. Mind-blowing. Wow. Just, I think I'm doing a little more side hilling than strictly necessary. I've been accused of liking side hilling a little too much. Probably valid. I think just to switch things up, I'll probably just hike the regular trail on return. I figured this valley would be fairly quick. And I'll tell you, the slopes of the summit block are looking fine. Summit block, however, meh. Future burn problem. I think I've settled on my route. I think. I'm going to go to that ridge. Then I'm going to follow it up. And I'm going to see what happens at the summit block. You know, I'm going to hate myself for saying this, but this actually isn't too bad, this scree. Now I'll just work my way along the cliff until it breaks down a bit. And then up. So I could have gone up more of the face, but I wanted to check out the ridge first. More scenic, more fun, potentially. I mean, look at this. Hoi, yoi, yoi. Wow. That's why I want to hit the ridge. Just as I suspected. More fun, not more solid, and certainly not easier. Ooh. Yeah, it is. Looshy loosh. But it is more fun. So I'll stick to the ridge for now. There's a Northover Ridge Trail, or route. Yeah. Wow. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but look at those rocks. Like, you pull in the wrong one, that whole shit caboodle is coming down on your head. Or worse, your legs. It is literally just stacked. Dinner plate. There's Lyautey. I'm gaining the end of the ridge, and I'm going to see the summit block soon. First glance okay, but I can see some gnarly stuff that I saw already from down below. So we'll see. So far so good. Wow, look at that lake. Wow. As I said on Fork Peak about a month ago, I'm gonna get close. I am going to get relatively close. It all depends how things break down. Hopefully not under my feet. Yeah, it's that wall that I don't love. Even this is totally fine. But I mean, it is pretty loose. Yep. I mean, it's very loose. I'm gonna just get a little bit of exposure in case I need to get used to it. But yeah, whew, I'm telling you. Well, and I'm sure this is what Nogueira got in healthy doses on the other side of the summit, same ridge. Yeah, I had a sneaking suspicion there was going to be a few of these mini gaps. Yeah, some sections are breaking down slightly, but I mean, this is still supposed to be the easy part. Well, doable part. I'm not going to attempt this wall. I'm going to go on the right, sorry. Just went down that, so yeah. This is definitely a game of get your nose in it. No doubt about that. I think I like that far crack better. Probably because I can't see it. You always like the ones you can't see better. All right. See, this is easy terrain, but you don't want to slip. Poke around a bit, but it's really going to take a bit of a miracle now. Because I'm going to have to descend a bit here. Now I'm going to get into another scree bowl under that summit block. Man. It just doesn't look that easy. There is a sliver of hope. It's a sliver, but it's there. Okay. It's still there. I'd say low chance, but I'll try it. Breaking down a bit. Yeah. I knew it was going to be a matter of luck and zigzags. And that ramp looks fairly promising. Yeah, it looks good. Again, got to be able to come down. Oop. Not too worried there. No. Yeah, this is nice. Let's see what it looks like once I top out of this thing. You know what? This might be happening. This might go. We'll see. I'm not there yet, but I think that was one of the key moves. Yep. Now this is loose as shit, but it's doable. And it's a ridge. Uh-oh. Okay. That's the top. I think I did it. Fudge. Yeah, that ledge that looked impossible from every angle till I got in it. Was the absolute key to the safe. Because this is pushover, and it ain't no pushover. Woo! Dang, boys. Holy cow. I did not think that that was going to go. I think it's time to head back down. I know it's tempting to give Noguera's route a look, but I think that's a little bit silly, given that I think my route feels more moderate. And if he turned back going up his, then why would I go down it? Now there is exposure, and there are definitely no slip zones. Okay, just be careful. It's one of those, you shouldn't slip zones, but you still could. Yep, it is. I mean, look at that. Now, you do need to get down it though, without slipping to the left. That's the danger here. You're going down, and it's very loose. Yep. Yeah, that was the absolute key. Wow. There you go. Wow. I don't know. I didn't think I'd be getting up there. That ledge system is the absolute key. Probably have to rate it upper moderate, low difficult. Well, despite the difficulties being over, they're not completely over. No. This mountain is loose and there are some steep parts that could still definitely break something, including my head. A lot of people really don't like this terrain either. Now, I'm not moving very quick, but I don't mind it. I don't know, sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder, but hey, just like on forks, perseverance can pay off. Not a problem. Man, that looks terrifying. Right there. Closest I came to dying, probably in the mountains. I almost let go there many years ago. Just got scared and Didn't know how to back down. Didn't know how to back down today either, but I wasn't scared, so there's a big difference. Fear is not a good motivator in the mountains. It can be for survival, but it can also cloud judgment. Could probably walk there, find a trail. I know I could, but that seems shorter. So that's what I'll do. You may have noticed I'm wearing these Arc Directs. I think they're called Vertex. I think. Anyway, stupid expensive, of course, but they've held up pretty darn good so far, and I've had them on some nasty scree slopes. The only problem, to be perfectly honest, is that they're Gore-Tex. I wish they weren't. When I cross streams, the water tends to stay in them. But yeah, they're holding up pretty good as I fall over. You can see the rand is holding up despite tons of scree. Now, I haven't had them for too long, so I'll give an update later, but so far so good. Yeah, last time I was up here, I was snowshoeing down that sucker. Now it's not even, the glacier's not even connected. Lovely. Lovely. What a day. What a day. Stunning. I mean, look at these flowers. It's insane. It's so pretty. I don't care that this lake is muddy. It's still pretty out here. There's our peak. Oh, yeah, that does not look easy. Well, you can't get much closer to the lake without being in it. That is funny. It's elixir for the soul. That's for sure. Yeah, there's no comparison. Take the main trail. Save yourself, if nothing else, mental energy. It's just easier to follow a well-maintained trail. That other one is heavily disused. I mean, look at this cut right here. You get none of that on the other trail, so it's not even a trail anymore. It's a route at best. This is lovely. Back on the main route. Upper Kananaskis Trail, 5.4K. There you go. Trudge along for an hour.